guys, it's Joshy here and I am back with another Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon theme team. So this was actually a really cool theme team suggested by Lucy, who I do battle in this video. And it was a Pelago theme team. Now she did say I have to get the Pokemon that appear on Isle of Beans, and then I EV train them, and she did, I believe, suggest I can use TMs, but I was like, no TMs, I use them how they are. So that is exactly what I did. Now, I have seen other people do this theme team. It isn't like an exclusive first time ever theme team, but I really like these ones where I have a pool of Pokemon or some random Pokemon and I just get what I get. I don't actually get to pick everything. So anyway, I led off with my Litleo. Now, I really like the way his little fur on the top of his head actually flickers. I never noticed that before. So unfortunately, Nacho here is going to go for a U-turn, which does suck because I wanted this to stay in. The only problem here is my Litleo actually has a has the ability Rivalry, so when I'm hitting a female Pokemon, it's reduced by 25% power, but when I'm hitting a when I'm hitting a female, it is 25% extra, and when I'm hitting a male, it's 25% less. So I was actually lucky and came across a few females. So anyway, this thing's going to go for a Charge Beam. Now, unfortunately, I have already had a drop in my special attack, so luckily I do have a physical move. Even though I'm max speed, max special attack, I'm able to do a decent amount of damage. This thing is able to go for a second Charge Beam. I'm like, great. And I'm going to go down there, but that's alright. I thought, you know what, I'm not upset with what I did there. I felt like Litleo did a decent work there and made his worth. So I thought, okay, time to bring in my Picky Peck. So this was a Skill Link Picky Peck I got. It's max speed, max attack with a Focus Sash, so that way I can live attacks that I need to. But I do outspeed there, and I'm able to take him out with a Drill Peck. So I thought, this isn't too bad. Then this Gramble comes in. I'm like, great. Okay, I got to deal with this. So first off, he gets Intimidate, and I'm like, this is good. This is good. So yeah, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to swap out here. I'm going to swap into my Natu. So this is a max speed, max special attack Natu as well. And there's some idiot called Josh who continuously mixes up Power Swap and Power Split. So now, it was either this battle or the next battle I had with it, not in this video, that I realized I was using Power Swap, which swaps the boosts and drops, not Power Split, which divides or adds up both of your either attack or defenses and divides them out on an average. So I thought, oh well, here I didn't want to take any damage here on my Lapras, so I swapped straight back out into my Natu. I thought, oh well. Now Natu, as well as Power and Guard Swap, also has Future Sight and then Me First. So unfortunately Me First doesn't work there and he's going to go for another Roar. So I'm like, great, this thing obviously doesn't have any attacking moves. But the idea there was to barely live a move with the when setting up maybe a Future Sight. And then I'm lucky enough that a Salak Berry will make me faster, so then I can use Me First. So anyway, this thing's also got Rocky Helmet that I found out. I'm like, great, okay, well, you know what, I'm just going to keep attacking. I don't care if I go down at this stage. The more damage I put on this thing, the easier it's going to be able for someone else to take out. So anyway, he's now going to roar me out. I'm like, great, just take me out so I can deal with this thing. So anyway, Natu comes back in, and I'm like, okay, well, what do I want to do here? I thought I'll go for Guard Swap this time, so I drop his defenses and equal them out with mine, which, again, it's just annoying now watching what I did. So I'm going to get roared back out, and this time Cutie Fly is going to come in. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to use Cutie Fly yet. I want to save Cutie Fly, and I'll explain what Cutie Fly is like later. So now I'm going to swap back into Natu. I thought if he goes for another Super Fang, it's fine. I don't have a physical move. He can't really take me out with this thing. And so I'm like, okay, well, he's going to swap. That's cool. He could have roared me out again, but I guess I agree that we don't need to muck around with that. And then he brings in Spiritomb. And honestly, this would be one of my favorite shinies ever. I just love the colors, and it's just awesome, and I really need to get one. But anyway, I set up Future Sight here. I was like, let's go. Now, I don't know if he expected me to swap or wanted me to swap here or anything, but I thought I'll go for Guard Swap so I can split our defenses again because I'm an idiot and mixed up the moves. So anyway, he's going to go for a Pursuit. Obviously, if I swapped there, I would have been down, but that's fine. I didn't want to. And my little Natu there is going down, but that's all right. I thought, let's see what I can do. So I thought I'll swap into Picky Peck, and I don't know if he really wants to hit me with a Pursuit or knows what's coming. He possibly could be also expecting that I am I have got skill link and bullet seed, but sometimes this thing can have King's Rock with it and cause flinches. So he swaps in here, and I thought this is fine. This is actually really what I wanted. I wanted to get him to swap out, even though I didn't know if I could. And he's able to swap into a future side attack, which is exactly what I wanted. I'm like, yes, okay, thank you for that. So that's going to hit him hard. I'm like, does it? Does it? And it does take him out. And I'm like, yes, okay, good. Now I've got Masquerade. I was like, okay, I do not know if I'm going to outspeed this thing. And I have got an attack drop, but I should be able to do a lot of damage if I outspeed. But I will never find out if I outspeed or it outspeeds, because I'm going to be taken down there with an Aqua Jet. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I think it's time to bring in my Wingull. Now, honestly, Wingull had I think he might have even been Jolly, so he had a drop in special attack, but really had the boost in speed. So he's actually got base 85 speed, so he's actually 20 base speed higher than Pelipper. So I'm actually running specs. Now, I do have Roost, Agility, which I didn't use either, obviously, Hurricane and Air Slash. So I pretty much just relied on specs Hurricane, which he hit really hard. I was like, please don't miss. I don't have to rely on the confusion. I don't, and I'm able to take out that Pancham there that got to do absolutely nothing, which I was like, this is awesome. As I said, I really enjoyed and was a bit surprised by this Wingull, and I might even breed my own Wingull in the end and give it a go just to see how it goes. So now he brings in his, this thing, this Survive Bot, and I was like, I'm probably going to get hit and taken down, but he actually wanted to final gambit me, so I was like, okay, fair enough. If I did outspeed him or something, he didn't want to take the chance of being hit hard and not taking me out if I was sashed or something. And so, got 2 left, so I thought, okay, I'm going to bring in my Lapras, and I've got to deal with his Masquerain and his Spiritomb. So, my Quick Claw activates, which is, I was like, yes, okay, cool. So now I'm able to get a Hydro Pump off, and I'm like, will it take it out? Probably not, and it doesn't. I believe I've got max HP, max special attack on this thing. I could be wrong though. And he goes for a U-turn. He does take recoil from Life Orb, but just lives there. And now the Spiritomb comes in. I'm like, I don't know how well I can deal with this thing. I'm a bit worried about it. Maybe Cutie Fly can take it, but I'm not sure. If he has Sucker Punch, I could be really, really stuffed. So anyway, there he goes for Sucker Punch. I'm like, alright, so doesn't quite take me out, but I went for Sheer Cold, and I don't miss, because if I miss that, I was pretty much done for with the Sucker Punches. I'm going to have to play major mind games. I'm not great at them. So anyway, I'm able to take that out with a Sheer Cold, so now I've just got the Masquerain, and this battle is mine, because no matter if he takes me out here or not, he will be going down to Life Orb damage. So he goes for another U-turn, hits me fairly hard, takes me out. That's fine. I faint, but I still have Cutie Fly sitting in the back waiting to come in, and Masquerain's going to go down to Life Orb damage. So I'm like, okay, yes, I won that. That was a really fun battle, and I got to use some of these cool sets. So as I said, they're nothing I made up. They're completely as caught bar EVs and items. So now we're against Lucy, the one who did suggest this theme team. So this one was off my Discord for sure. So as I do usually say, my Discord is linked below if you guys want to jump on and battle me. So anyway, I led off with my Natu, and she led off with Lemon. So I was like, okay. Now she was probably expecting me to swap here, or possibly she wanted to do something and I had Magic Bounce, but I did not. I was staying in. I thought, I'll take it on the chin. If I die, I die. That's that. So now she swaps in Porygon, who has Trace, and now she has Synchronize, and I went for Future Sight. I thought if I can just set this up, get a hit off, see where we go from there. So now I have full HP and a Future Sight set up. I thought, I'm going to go for a me first. I'll outspeed this thing. And I get it, and I get Tri Attack. I'm like, awesome, let's see some hacks. If I can get a freeze, that'd be the best. But if not, let's see. But nothing. Now she goes for a Tri Attack. I'm like, well, we've got Synchronized, so if either of us get burned or paralyzed, we both are. But I don't. I pop my berry, so I get my Salic Berry boost, which doesn't matter because I already outspeed this Porygon. And now I'm able to go for another me first. So I get another Tri Attack of this thing. I'm like, come on, more hacks. Let's see some hacks. Let's see some hacks. And I don't. And I'm going to get taken out with a Tri Attack. And funny thing is, we actually played these exact 3 turns in a batch before, and then it cut out. So we redid it and just repeated the exact same opening. And funny enough, neither of them got hacks. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 8 Tri Attacks and not 1 hacks. So anyway, here I thought I'm going to bring in Piggy Pack, and I'm going to go for the Bullet Seed here. Because I thought it actually is Drill Peck with Stab is 120 base power, but a 5 hitting Bullet Seed is 125 base power. So I'm 5 base more, plus I have 5 chances for a crit. And I get one, but it's not going to be quite enough. I would have needed probably at least 2. So I don't take him out there, but I'm able to drop that Porygon right down to low health. So as long as I survive this, which I have a Focus Sash, so as long as I'm not burnt, frozen, or paralyzed, which I don't, again, I'm able to get a Drill Peck off, and that's the Porygon down. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm not upset because I know Porygon can be annoying and a bit bulky. So I thought, that'll do. So now Teddiursa comes in. I'm like, wonder what this thing is. I don't know. And I thought I could get some damage off in case it's Sash, but I thought, no, I'm going to go for a Feather Dance because I guarantee this is a physical attacker and it could be hitting hard. So anyway, it goes for Ice Punch, as I predicted, physical attacker. And I'm going to be taken down there, but that's all right. Piggy Peck did its work. And Teddiursa is going to get poisoned by the Toxic Orb. So I'm like, great. Okay, well, Quick Feet. So this thing's going to be outspeeding a bit now. So I'm a little bit worried here. So anyway, I thought, oh, well, I'll send in Litleo. I know it's a boy. I made a mistake on sending it out, but I thought at least I can get some more damage off and see where we go from here. So I do just over half or half with that, but unfortunately I get the drop. But this Teddiursa is taking some toxic damage, so I thought at least this turn I can switch out. But then he goes for Play Rough, and I was like, Lucy, why'd you go for Play Rough? And she was like, I thought you'd swap, save this thing for later. And I was like, nah, I'm just staying in and attacking. So Crunch knocks him down low, and then Teddiursa is going to take some poison damage, but still leaves on a bit of red HP. So I'm like, okay, well, this turn. And then she thought I'd swap again, and I was like, no, I'm just living this out. And I'm going to go get actually an attack drop there. So I'm like, oh, well, even if I don't take this out with Crunch now with the attack drop, which I don't, the Toxic's going to take him out. So I thought, you know what, Litleo, that was good effort. And thank you for Piggy Peck for dropping that attack because I wouldn't have been able to do that. So now Snubble comes in. I'm like, okay, well, now he's got Intimidate too. So even if I outspeed, I'm going to do minimal damage against this thing. But I do outspeed, and I decided to go for Hyper Voice. I thought I've had 2 attack drops, so I'm going to be hitting harder with Special Attack. I probably could have gone for an Overheat, but I didn't want to risk that 10% chance of missing, because for some reason Overheat needs to miss sometimes. And it's going to take me out with a close combat. Probably going for a hard hitter just in case I swap, but I thought this could work out for my favour. So now I'm going to bring in my Wingull again. I'm like, okay, well, I can take this thing out, especially after his drop. So go for Hurricane, and I miss. I missed the Hurricane. So she goes for Thief. I thought, oh, well, she's probably got an item, which she does, obviously. So it doesn't steal my specs, which could have been bad. She just didn't want to take another drop. But with my specs and a Hurricane and a Stab and blah, 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 that Snubble's going to go down there. So, again, Wingull takes another life. And now she's going to bring in her own Natu. I'm like, oh, yay. Well, let's see. Now, my Natu is not as fast as my Wingull, but, you know, she's probably bred them right. I've just Pelago picked them. And actually, it was just the first 6 that stayed on Pelago. I didn't even pick. And that's going to take me out with a Psychic. So I thought, okay, well, Lapras time. I see what I can do. So anyway, Natu goes for Psychic. I don't get the activation of my Quick Claw, which is fine. And I'm able to get a Hydro Pump off. I don't miss. I'm like, okay, let's see. I'm watching. I'm like, damn it, Focus Sash. But no, it just literally lived on 1 HP. I'm like, god damn it. I don't get it to activate again. So now I'm under half HP with a Spadef drop. And I'm like, okay, well, I went for Brine this turn. Now, I didn't actually have, like, Ice Beam or anything because the only Ice Beam I had was Sheer Cold. Funny thing is, in other battles, which I didn't use, I actually got a couple of Quick Claw, Quick Claw, Sheer Cold activations that hit, and there's actually only a 15% chance that it happens, and I probably got at least 2, if not 3, which is really cool. Anyway, I'm going to get outsped, obviously, by this Helioptile, and get taken out. So I have 2 left, and I don't. I have 1 left, which is Cutiefly. I'm like, okay, if this thing has Focus Sash, this is done. But if this Helioptile doesn't, I might be able to work this. Because this is a max speed, max special attack, Quiver Dance, Dazzling Gleam, Bug Buzz, Cutiefly. So I do also have a Aromatherapy, which is pretty useless unless someone's, something in the team. So now I'm able to outspeed, go for a Bug Buzz. I'm like, please take him out. I'm watching the HP down. It looks like it's going to stop, and it doesn't. I'm like, yes, okay, cool, that's down. I have 1 more to deal with. And guess what, guys? It's actually a Pan Sage, so I'm super effective. So I'm like, I don't know exactly what he has. And she said it's even a defensive one, so I don't think it's special defensive, but it's still probably got max HP. And I'm able to one-shot it as well. So I'm like, yes, thank you, Cutiefly, and thank you, Focus Sash. I'm able to Cutiefly clutch that, which is all I've ever wanted. So that was an awesome battle. So guys, if you did enjoy this, please do brine that like button, because you know we don't see that often, and it does help out. Lets me know you guys are enjoying and watching. If you have any theme team suggestions, especially ones like these where I don't necessarily get to pick Pokemon, more the fact that they might be randomized or coming from somewhere, that would be really fun, even if I don't get to pick any sets or that. If you have any suggestions or sets you want me to use, chuck them down below, as well as sweeps or just ideas you'd like to see. Also challenges, if you have any challenge ideas, chuck them down below as well. But anyway guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.